Wonderful. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Planning and Licensing on, I don't know what the date is, it's the 16th, thank you, 16th of December. We're without Duncan tonight, so I've done all the prep, so we'll be taking it slow and steady and fingers crossed, and we already have somebody's hand in the air. Francis?
I will need to leave at 10 to 8.
Okay, oh, right, okay, right. Okay, I think hopefully, fingers crossed, we should be done by then.
Yes.
Well, if that isn't inspiration to get things done, there is
your inspiration.
Yeah. Right, so Louise is covering, and Louise, apologies. Who've we got, please?
We have apologies from councillors Adlam, Morris, Spry and Carter.
Thank you, and yes, Councillor Carter at home. Right, interests. Please don't say anybody's got any interest in anything that, as and when. No, so that's good. So minutes, we haven't got any minutes, so we've got no matters arising from those minutes. Open session for electors, we have nobody in the gallery. Have we had a stampede of communications?
We have not.
Wonderful, this is what I like. Don't trip over. Right, active consultations. So we've got the bus improvement plan update. Well, the update is we have no update. For those of you that are interested, last meeting last week, listen to that, was the bus yellow lines in St Columb Minor and the junction of Leader Road and Church Street outside the vicarage, and we'd queried or asked Duncan to query that they had the right junction, but we've had nothing back. So the deadline for that is the 9th of January, so our next meeting is the 7th of January, so we can leave it until then to give our feedback if they are insisting that's the case. Joanna?
I'm almost certain they've got the wrong. They've gone for a junction between Church Street and Leader Road opposite an old chapel, as opposed to a junction on Church Street and Leader Road, because I think the problem is them turning left out of the into Church Street. But what can we do? Yeah.
So hopefully somebody might get back to us on that. Decisions on licensing applications and other licensing matters. I don't think we have anything, do we?
No.
Oh, look at this. We're whipping through. Right. Decisions on previous planning applications. So, have we got, 5-day protocols?
You do, yeah. You have one, which is PA 25078486, 6A and 7 Central Square. So 5 councillors responded, with the majority choosing to agree with the officer's recommendation to approve.
Yeah. So that, remember, we were lacking the information around the rear. That was then provided, and we went, and so we've decided. So I'm happy to propose that we followed due process. Joe, second. All those in favour? Yes, wonderful. Thank you. Right, so planning applications, so the hardcore stuff. So 10.I is our list 1, which Councillor Carter, myself and Duncan, we looked at what was coming up last week. And so we propose then, I don't know if you want to look at these as I go through them. Application 1 was PA 25/07484, which was Hope Cottage on Stanways Road. It's the listed building in St Columb Minor that we've seen before, and they want to remove the ivy and repair the damage. They're doing it all properly with lime and everything. And so we recommended then, yeah, so we were recommending that there was, for support for this. And happy to do that. They seem to be doing all the right things and talking about lime cement and quite keen, and they're fully aware that it's listed. So yeah, subject to which officer is it? Yeah, they're happy. So yes, we've got the quote in there, our recommended response. Thank you. I'm looking at it on the town council thing as opposed to that one. Right, okay, so I'm happy to propose support for that one.
How does the system work?
I just need a seconder, and that,
Oh, I second it, so
yeah,
we just endorse it.
yes, that we're going through, yeah, and all on. So the next one is actually application. Sorry.
Do we actually vote on that?
Yeah, we did vote. Oh, yeah.
I didn't manage to get my hand up.
Okay.
Sorry,
You're sitting in the Nick Morris chair, aren't you? Sort of like. Sorry, I'm just losing the plot completely. Last week was finishing me off. Right. Application 2 then, PA 25/08732, 14 Beechview Avenue. This was subdivision of units in a property from 4 to 3 apartments. We saying support for this. We didn't have any problems with this at all. It's only internal changes which are taking place. So you have, better quality accommodation if it's going from 4 to 3, really, from being quite small.
Yeah, and then something else will follow this.
Yeah, by a separate, 7F3. So I'm going to propose that. Seconder? Yeah, it's Joe seconding. All in favour? Yeah, brilliant. And then if you can swizz that down. Application 3 then was PA 25/08959. This was 16 Beechfield Avenue, and lots of evidence has been supplied that it's being used as a 6-bedroom house with multiple occupation. So again, we've raised no objection. Council agreed to raise no objection to this application subject to confirmation the officer is satisfied with the evidence that's been provided. A lot of evidence was provided. Yeah, Joanna?
I was going to say it's interesting that it's next door to the one we just had, so I wonder if they're doing conjunction. I'm very happy to second your conclusion.
Yeah, I'll propose. All in favour? Yeah. Wonderful, thank you. Right, okay. Right, so list 2 applications then are up for discussion. Duncan's always saying about using it this way, and I find it really frustrating. Right, application 4, PA 25/08177, 101 Tower Road, change of use from single dwelling to a ground floor flat and first and second floor dwelling. So that's one dwelling over first and second floors, not one on each, with independent access through back garden and new external staircase. So I prepped all this out, so hopefully. So if we can start off with the location plan as to where we are on. Oh, have I got the pointers?
Yes, just in the yellow box.
Oh, in the box.
Have they actually submitted application?
Sorry?
They actually submit a location. I'm just looking at the...
Yeah. Yeah, there's a location plan there. So, okay.
Maybe I'm looking at the wrong one.
So we're on Tower Road, midway down Tower Road. This is the turning. Is it Atlantic View? On that turning around there. So we're halfway along on this block. Along there. Second one, then, if we have a look at the street view. So this is being done up. This is the street.
Yeah, we have, because they've got prospective planning for that.
Yeah. So, but all the changes happening around the back. It's basically just going to be a staircase around the back. So.
Have I got completely the wrong one? What's the application for? 101 Ah, you've got me confused. You're number one.
It's those big numbers, wasn't it?
Yeah. Somehow I finished up on Trinal 3. I thought, that's not Trinal 3.
No. We're
That's more.
that's later. That's application 7. Right. Okay. So that's the street view. So, but as I say, nothing's changing at the front. That's already done and dusted. So, so if we have a look at number 3, is the existing and proposed site plan, which are on one application. So this is it existing here, and then this is it proposed. So it is putting up this staircase at the back garden. So you'll note from the I'll look at floor plans. Yeah. It's a little bit odd, but we'll look at that in a minute. So yes, so it's going to go upstairs to the 3-bedroom apartment. That's all right. That's okay. Right. So rear street view. This is an old image, and it'd be this property here with its little back garden here, but it's been done up since, like, to match the front effectively. So this is what it, but it has a, so it has no parking. It has never had any parking. So I'm just throwing that out there anyway. Yeah. Right. So existing elevations. So we'll focusing on the back, ignoring the front. So this is what it is at the back now. So it's got the dormer, it's got this extension bit with the balcony. Here, so I think it's got walls on that. So because I think we originally, when we saw this, it had concerns about overlooking neighbours and things.
Can you point the balcony out? Is it the west?
Yeah.
No, sorry. If you go to your right.
Yeah, it's set in walls, so it's not.
It might be clearer.
It's there, so it's in here. This is the extension. This bit coming out here.
Can I suggest you look at the system design document, because they've got a 3D representation on it. Can we have a look at the Sorry?
Which one did you say, sorry?
The system design statement, the design and access statement.
Can I just finish going through it, Joanna? Right, so then if we look at the proposed elevation. So this is where the staircase is coming up diagonally to the balcony.
Yeah.
And can you enlarge it at all? So what they've done is they're increasing the screening fence here, so people won't be able to go up the stairs and look over from the staircase into the neighbours. But effectively, though, that staircase is an open staircase going straight past the downstairs floor window. So effectively, they can see straight into what, when we look at the floor plans, is, I think, their dining room.
It's the dining room.
Yeah. And even if it, and they've built this purposefully for this, because there's no back door from the downstairs flat into the garden. So I don't know how they get upstairs now. Okay, so, yeah.
Just say, it looks to me like it's blocking the outlook of the ground
Floor
floor
flat,
window.
yeah. And
Do
even,
they own the whole building though?
They do at the moment.
yeah, yeah,
Units of accommodation, so they're
yeah,
possibly saying we'll have another one, and
yeah.
downstairs will just struggle.
And even if they made that like solid, that's going to be blocking the light for downstairs. And this is going to be shadowing the other window as well. So if we look at 7, so the current floor plan. So the current floor plan has, this is downstairs, and they've got an internal staircase. So they must be looking to block that off, imagine. And then if we look at the proposed floor plan, and it's got no door to their back garden currently. And then if we look at the proposed one, is this the proposed one? Sorry, yeah, proposed one. So all they've got rid of the staircase. So there's no internal access. And then they've got just the rear access here. But I think really they need to have a staircase coming straight up, not cutting across the window, but that's their decision to make. So I'm not happy with the position of the staircase.
I mean, I think, sorry, is there more?
I haven't got, well, but I mean, do you want to see, I mean,
It does show, I totally agree.
yes, I mean, so that's what they originally proposed and we turned down. I think, and then if,
Do you remember why we turned that down?
oh, I have got, yes, it's on the next page, yes, it was, sorry. Yes, the design plan, so scan down for the refused staircase and then the new one. But I think effectively they need a straight staircase coming out. But it's still going to be odd. Well, I mean, it's still the same thing, isn't it? It's blocking the view from the downstairs flat.
It is a bit stepped away from the window though, because they've got the balcony upstairs. Or is
But it was then, and it was overlooking the neighbours. Did they say that got turned down? Does it say that?
Yeah, it does, yeah.
Yeah,
Views, yeah. Imposing and overbearing.
yeah, and that's what it is. Joanna, yeah, go on.
Yeah, I think if you read the system design document, they have, they've done a pre-app, so I can't quite work out whether the officer has, because I entirely agree with you. I think that it's actually, that staircase is going straight in front of a downstairs window.
Yeah.
And that is,
Yeah.
is it a bedroom or a dining room? Does it
Well,
say
they have it
anything?
as a dining room,
It's a dining room. Well, I mean,
and
I
it's your
just don't
main
see
living
that
space.
as acceptable.
Yeah.
I'm intrigued as to why there's no back door.
Oh, well, what they're doing, according to this, is they're restricting. So they're saying that the the top 2 stories, have access to the front garden.
Yeah.
Or is it the other way around?
Back garden.
The back garden.
Yeah.
And the downstairs has access to the front garden.
I know, but the question...
But they've
my
actually
question
built
was,
it with,
currently, it doesn't
yeah,
have
no, no,
outside access.
no.
The garden is currently completely inaccessible.
So would we accept it if they, instead of putting
I-
it across
I-
the window, just put it parallel to the fence?
I don't know. I think it has issues wherever you're going to put it, quite frankly. So I think if we at face value, if we do object to it, if the planning officer did, it will come back as a 5-day protocol, and then we can agree to disagree. But I still think we need to have it noted that I was going to pose an objection to it, and Joanna's going to second.
I am going to second that. I totally agree with you. I think it's...
But I mean, if they've put in pre-act and the officer,
amenity
yeah,
and the outlook of the lower flat.
yes, yeah.
My view on this is that they should come up with an internal staircase solution. and a backdoor access.
Yeah,
But then that's why I think I'm agreeing with you.
yeah. That they haven't actually properly thought this out. The architects sort of like, anyway, that's not our problem. It is, you know, if they rent out or sell, people, that's going to be, for a 3-bedroom house, that's going to be going outside their dining room window, clonk, 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 as well as looking in it straight outside your window.
And affecting the light.
Yeah. So, so are we? Well, you can always.
No, that's fine. Thank you, Joe. I think you've all raised very good points. I just don't know how substantial it is, if you know what I mean.
Outlook is substantial, it's
Yes.
considered a material
Yeah, yeah.
planning reason.
Yeah. And blocking
But they own
light,
the
and it's-
building.
But that doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter if they're renting that out for somebody's
But how
living
do we
space.
know they're renting it out?
I'm sorry, it doesn't matter
That's
because
it, yeah.
it's 2 units of accommodation.
Yeah.
Who owns it is irrelevant. They have to look at how one unit affects the other unit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's not lovely, but I'm struggling to find as much fire against it as you are.
Are we going to have a vote on it?
Yeah. So I'm going to vote it. So for objection.
Yeah, I will object. Yeah, I'll object.
Louise, have you got enough there? So you've got Outlook.
Amenity, outlook below that, and light, there's possible thought for an internal staircase solution to be considered.
No, you don't have to offer a solution at all. But also noise as well, going up, because it's a metal staircase as well.
It's going to really affect the amenity of the low flat.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Let's see what the officers say.
Right, brilliant, okay. Right, application 5 is PA 25/08278. This is very closely related to application 6. So we're back on BT payphones and hubs again. Yeah, we had one last year. That was the one outside the station. So this is outside the post office. The current post office. The post office is still a post office. Where's the banking hub? Right, okay. So I was just, so this image is from 2023. So what I'm quite intrigued by is, can you zoom back in again, straight on that and up? So basically there's 2 phone boxes here in the corner. Yeah, when you look at the plan, it's 1.
It does say pay phones with an S.
Yeah, so then we look at the plan, look. Can we zoom? So existing telephone booth to be removed. Perhaps BT can't cope. 23. I mean, I haven't. So anyway, that's hidden by the by, really. So it's the removal of the telephone boxes, 1 or 2 of them. But the new hub they're going to place is here. So that was the bench. That's the silver ball. And so if you continue and scroll down, it gives a... Oh, no, it doesn't. It's the number 6 has got the street scene with it. I didn't put the street scene on. So it's going basically here where he's by the bench, where it's going here.
Yeah.
So we'll vote on this in a minute. Can you actually dong up the one for number 6, because I put the street, it's got the elevations in it. So, Oh, no, scroll down on that one.
There's one in.
Oh, it has a picture of where it's situated.
There's one that says existing and proposed something.
Yes, that one, that's it. So it's the bottom corner. So if you can enlarge it, the photograph and sky. So it's going to be going there. Thank you. That was me. So I stopped doing these halfway through because I asked Louise to check. You remember with the other hubs that are going in, where those are situated, the smart hubs, but the nearest one is down opposite outside Oxfam. So, because if it was going to be outside the post office, which does seem a logical place to have cited one, then we would have had an issue. But so.
What is the point of that?
It's the new way now.
So these are. So these are 5G. So yeah, so emit Wi-Fi. So that's what it's going to be. So it's going to be situated there. So I mean, it fits quite well in with the street scene. So the application 5 is purely the siting. Application 6 is then for the advertisement. So yeah, so that's it, the size that it's going to be sited there. Yes, yes.
I think it makes a lot of sense to move it from there and remove those 2 phone boxes. I guess because phone boxes tend to attract dirt and other
Antisocial behaviour.
bits and bobs. Yes. So I guess my thought is and this might not be directly referencing to the planning thing, but is there anything we can pass on to BID or another to make sure that that corner where the phone boxes are currently doesn't just become a corner for waste, rubbish and other stuff? Because it's not exactly the nicest corner in the world.
You could possibly pass it on for them to look to put some sort of plant there, but it would have to be in conjunction with the landowner, i.e. the post office. So maybe BID could discuss that with the post office, whether they would like to do that. It is their land, it's their frontage, so they would need to also take on some sort of responsibility and maintenance for something that was there. So it might be something they wish to do.
Yeah, I think they're taking the phones out.
So if not, possibly then connected to highways. Permission would need to be sought to put anything there.
Yeah.
We'd need to work out who that is.
So if we're on this application, is this one about the siting of this 5G?
Purely the one about the siting, yes.
So my comment on this is that it's right in the middle of open space there, isn't it? So in a way, it's kind of occupying and dominating the space.
But with the image, I mean, we've got the bus stop there. There's a load of street furniture. There's benches there.
It's the fountain.
Yes, the giant alien ball, which doesn't have any water on it anymore. There's lampposts. It's quite. I mean, the main detracting feature, quite frankly, is the state of the post office. I mean, the trees, the tallest thing.
I think where I was getting to was, has anybody had an overview about the possibilities of that space and what it can be used for? Or are BT just muscling in and just putting their kit there and then restricting all future plans for it?
Not as far as I know. It's not like it's the railway station, and it's not our property. It's probably the post office stroke.
Is owned by the post office?
Yes, I imagine so.
I think it might be a good plan to say, we see that land ownership is not, I've never heard of any plans for this area.
No.
Well, that's where I'm thinking.
Yeah, there are no plans. What we don't know is whether that land is actually owned by the post office or whether it's owned by Cornwall Council, which is the alternative.
Yeah.
But I'm sure they would be
I-
jumping up and down if they thought it was on their property. I think it's theirs.
Because, I mean, of course,
But it's
in-
irrelevant, really. Because
originally, telephones were the post office as well, weren't they?
Yes. Changed in
So it would have
1969.
been all one of the same.
All right, that was.
Yeah, I mean, in terms of land ownership, really, that's not our issue.
Yeah.
Do you want to propose it?
So
I think linked to my point about that corner that could become a little bit antisocial, I think it would be maybe something offline that we could have a conversation with the landowner to see what their plans are for it.
So,
Because I know there has been conversations, I think there's a mural going up on the side of the building as well, at some point.
Some more information of what they're going to do with the, once they have moved phone boxes, what are they going to do with that corner? But I think the planning commission is actually, I mean, I personally propose to support it. I think it's a sign of times, we're going to have loads of these things.
yeah.
We've already got the other ones all over it.
So, I mean, even if it's just a paving slab there, that is better than an enclosed box that attracts urination. Yeah. So I'll second. Can we have a vote for support then for the location of it?
I'm going to abstain, but
Okay.
I'm not going to object.
3, 4, 1 abstention there. Okay, so, and then 6 is basically the same thing. It's then with the advertising on.
It's no worse than the bus station.
No, and there's the whole illumination thing. So,
Which is why I'm not objecting. So I'm abstaining.
so I'm proposing no objection for this. Yeah, John is seconding, yes. Three of us,
Abstain again.
and Joe's abstaining again.
And just a side comment is, we've got some concern with the future maintenance of the corner.
Yeah,
where the boxes are being removed from.
yeah.
So sorry, do you have any comments specifically on just, you're happy with the advertising?
Yeah, I presume there'd be nothing inappropriate.
Well, it might be, like, on the streets and
Depends who you talk to, depends what inappropriate is.
Yeah. No, I was,
For the ASA.
so it's the most brilliant places for advertising.
right, application 7, PA 25/08689, 1 Trenarth Road, variation condition 2 in respective decision notice PA 25/03750, dated the 31st of July this year. So,
Oh, it's why, yeah, I know where we
Condition 2 is usually, we're not building to plan.
yeah. So this is the front of it. This is 1A. It's been divided into 2. So yeah. So the main thing that's happening, it's round the back. So we're in the Mayfield estate. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you all right? Do you know where we are? Yeah. So existing and proposed elevations. So they're all on here. So here we go. This is the existing. And spot the difference. There's the proposed.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Think play school. So we have a triangle window going in the loft space. Also, so yes, and the windows, the fenestrations changing as well. But if we look at the existing floor plans that were approved earlier this year. So this is what was approved. So 2 rooms upstairs and the concertina doors. No, this is what they've got now, isn't it? Didn't I say the existing floor plans? Yeah, no, they have existing floor plans. No, that was the elevations. Oh, haven't they got existing floor plans? Okay. Okay. I thought I'd put in the existing floor plans from the previous one. I'm sorry. Okay, so if we put in the proposed, I'll tell you what the changes in. No, it's all right. It's probably me. So they're making it 2 rooms upstairs. It was one room upstairs. They're making it 2, and they've got a radon sump going through and out here downstairs. So they haven't done a roof plan. So the triangle window we think is in the loft. So whether they were going to come back in the future and put dormers in, I don't know. So that.
Why do you say dormers instead of a...
Dormer.
Why do you say dormer instead of a loft extension?
Don't know. Because I mean, I'm looking. If you go back to the elevations, it doesn't look like there's standing space in there. So whether they'd have to raise the roof, and I mean, I don't know. They might be just thinking we're putting a window in their loft space. I haven't got a clue what that is. That wasn't there. The old one is so. As far as I can make out, it's from 1 room making it into 2 rooms upstairs and having the radon sump come through as the internal difference between that and that triangle window. Yeah. So 3-bedroom house and a box room or an office, in other words.
That you access from the other bedroom?
Well, no, the access is from the bathroom, isn't it? There's the wall. It's a very odd layout. It doesn't look like it's got a door, does it? Actually, at all.
So the original planning permission was the extension, was it?
Let's have a look. So it's sorry, Louise. It's yeah. It's PA 25.
So there's not a huge amount of difference. It was
No.
bedroom 3 in an office. And it's now bedroom 3 in an office a bit smaller, and then this funny thing is next to it. Is that the radio?
PA 25/03750.
So they've made the bedroom 3 in the office smaller. And they've got this funny thing next to it. Whatever that is. Yeah, I think it's something. Is it, you're talking about radon?
That's on the ground.
Yeah, it's the radon thing. So it'd be in the floor. So you want proposed floor plans at the top over here. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
it doesn't say it.
So it was what they proposed with it was 1 big bedroom, and they've still got the concertina dawn thing, but there's no radon. And so then, if can you flip that to what they're proposing now, is then putting in. They've still got the 1 door, but they're putting a wall in.
That could be, it doesn't need to have a door to it.
It does need to have a door, so it's minus a door.
What is it?
I don't know.
It's a new office space next to the bedroom.
Could be,
Well, you know.
it could be anything really.
But overall,
Could be a dressing room.
yeah.
Just an extra.
I mean, if they stick a room in it with no, well, that's their issue, isn't it? And I mean, it's like having the triangle window with the roof space. There's no real reference to that in terms of floor plans at all. It's just what's in the outside elevation.
Put in an additional window,
Yes, and it went from one to, yes, the fenestration changed. So another window.
So you've got an extra window, and then you've got,
Triangle lot space creating new views.
Well, yes, you see, so normally, because it's not a living space, normal living space, you don't know. So what, yeah. So we discussed this one, Sandy and Duncan and I, we just did discuss this. So it's something we can put back to the planning officer. So what I'm suggesting is no objection, pending that the planning officer can confirm that the internal layout, the small new room has a door, a doorway, and that the triangle window in the loft doesn't create an issue of overlooking.
clearly got two,
Can I just add to that sentence, do you mind? Just,
Yeah, yeah.
after the word overlooking, can we put a comma, whether it be a living space or not? Because, I mean, I don't want a creepy scenario where somebody just goes upstairs and spy on people. I think that's quite weird. And I think
Yeah,
that's why I want to add that.
yeah.
That's okay.
And so,
it's odd that they're not, it's odd that they're not telling us what the extra room is for.
but it's not, it's, oh, yeah, I mean, but
they've
that's
given
odd.
it its own window.
So, I mean, I can't say I particularly like the triangle window up on there, but Duncan was saying because it's not actually a living space, but I'd hate it for them, they've put the triangle window in, and we've accepted it, and then, then we're going to have in dormers and things, and raise the roof or whatever, and that view's already been created because it's already there.
If you
So
put a dormer in, you'd have to remove those windows. I think it's not,
Give them a view.
yeah. But the view's there because the view's already been accepted. Is that?
yeah.
You've got the view, and then you've got the precedent, that's the total.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think we're covered with that sentence though.
Yeah. Are you all right then with Louise? Yeah. So I propose no objection with that statement.
Subject to a no overlooking, is it?
Yeah.
Pending confirmation from the planning officer that the small room has a doorway and a triangle window in the loft poses no overlooking, whether it be a living space or not.
Can we actually ask them what the small room's for? Just vulgar curiosity. Unknown
We can
use.
express our intrigue, can't we?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it could be a walk-in wardrobe. You still need a door.
Is it like an extension to the bathroom?
Oh, it could be
I
the
don't.
bathroom.
Could be.
No,
Could be.
because they have another bathroom, don't they?
No, but it's up. I don't know if that's a wall or it's all in
I don't know
one.
what that solid,
If
what
that
this
is
solid line is here. I don't know. I really don't know.
The bathroom is tiny, but then so is the original. Oh no, the bathroom is slightly bigger. They've taken some of the space from the bathroom. But it's got a bath. No, maybe it's the same size. Maybe that's an optical illusion.
I mean, that is a very small bathroom and just a toilet for a 3-bedroom property.
All right, well,
Anyway, that's their choice,
No
isn't it?
objection.
Need us.
Going to go for no objection.
I propose no objection. I want a seconder for that.
All right, I'll second it.
Yeah, all those.
Yeah.
Wonderful, thank you. I know, it's just odd. Application 8, PA 25/08921, 3 Bodowan Meadows, our friend here. So retrospective approval for a summer house completed the 5th of November. And construction of a detached garage. So we're going to be going backwards and forwards a little bit with this one. So, back in 24, they put in for lawful development of existing use for installing a summer house in the back garden, which was refused. And there's a long document, we'll have a look at it in a minute, which demonstrates that it was never there.
Sorry, what wasn't where?
That they put in for the summer house, and it's not there. There's all these photographs. Anyway, okay, so this is going to be a bit odd for a summer house. Right, so if we have a look at the location plan first. Yes, this is our old friend. So this is the house, and this is currently a shed, which they want to put the garage here, and then the summer house in the back garden at the back here. So if we look at the street scene, this is their back garden. So this is the back of the house here. And they created then a back entrance for it. And this is 2023, no summer house. So if you can turn it round and sorry, drive back up. That's it. So if you can just go back up here and sort of drive then round the corner. So there's the shed. So this there is the shed. Yeah, go down there a minute. There we go. Ooh. No, it's because it's an older image. No, it needs to back out again, really. Yeah. So it's the age change. So when you look at it, it's 2014. It's very old. Right. Okay. So that's the shed there. So. It's on the corner. Do you want to go back to the location plan a minute? Louise, thanks. There we go. It's on the corner here, Bedour Meadows, and just a little cul-de-sac there. So if we look at the existing site plan, so there's the summer house here. And that's the shed there. That they've supposedly then put up in November this year. It's very odd. Completed, it says the 5th of November.
Why is it odd?
Thank you, I was going to say that.
Because,
Not because they hadn't asked permission for it.
well, yeah, when they tried to get permission before for it when it didn't exist.
Yeah.
And it was refused because it didn't exist. Now,
They said it existed, didn't they?
yeah. So if we look at the then proposed site plan, oh, that's the right. So there's the summer house, which they now say is existing. And then that's the garage, which is going to replace the shed with the and the wall, I presume, is going to go down. So if we look at the plan for the summer house, don't get excited with this. There we go. Because you just want to see its architectural value there, don't you? Yeah, and then it has 2 windows at the back, but it's not overlooking anything. It's just, again, it's odd. It's meant to be there already, isn't it? Well, that's what they've said. They've put it in already. Then if we have a look at the garage plan, again, don't get too excited. Oh, that's the elevations. That's okay. Well, it's not. There we go. So, stop it. This is this is a garage with a door. Again, we're back to play school, aren't we? Yeah?
So how do they get their cars in at the moment? Is it,
There's not a driveway.
Well, they have a driveway. They've put in a driveway round. I've taken the full. There.
the garages?
Yeah.
It spans the drive and the garage, I think.
Yeah, so it's
Got rid of the
basically
whole
they're
thing.
making the drive, the forecourt smaller and putting a garage in.
Yeah, yeah.
Seems sensible enough.
Yeah. So yeah, and then I've got the garage elevations. There we go. It's a garage.
Does the garage door open onto the road?
No, onto their courtyard. Yeah. So they've. I'm not sure how they're going to make that angle. But again, that's not necessarily our problem, is it?
Sorry, I'm confused about where the door of the garage faces. Does it face the road?
Go back to the plan.
Yeah.
That one.
So
Oh,
it faces the spur, doesn't it?
So it does face the road, yeah.
So you can't
So I
put a car in
d-
front of the garage because you'll be on the road.
There, you could
Yeah.
go to the left.
Yeah, it goes all the way up to the curb, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
fine. Yeah.
Well, I don't think it's got a curb. I think it was a wall straight onto the.
All right.
It's got a drop curb then, new drop curb.
Oh, new
Put
drop
the
curb.
curb in.
Yeah, new drop curb from an application in 2021, PA 21.
It's not particularly, the parking's not particularly difficult.
The image that we saw from May 2014.
Yeah.
Way outdated.
It was way out of date. Yeah, yeah,
So they haven't got a drop curb in.
yeah, yeah.
So they've already got access to the back garden, it's
Yeah.
just to an open square.
The
and
front.
they can use
The front garden.
And they forgot to tell us.
Forgot. Yeah. So, and then they've gone and put their summer house in, and again looking for retrospective, but the summer house is there this time.
Do we know that for a fact?
Well, no.
Have we got any photos?
No, I mean, we've got summer house elevation again.
Providing it's there. I mean,
Do you want to show the summer house elevation?
We go, visit.
So there's the summer house. So there we go.
Well, we don't agree to the retrospective, do we?
Yeah, so it's-
Take a dim view on the fact that the summer house was refused and then they went and built it anyway.
Yeah,
Well, yeah.
I think
Refused it on the basis that
he wasn't there. Yeah, it's quite funny. I put in the document. I think if you've got the refusal document. So if you oh, you're right there, Louise. It's funny if you've found your funny bone. You're humorous. If you scan down, so it goes, there's 22, with no, then they put the drive in, and again, no summer house. And if you keep going down, 2023, no summer house. There it is with the shed, so keep going. And there they got, 2020 with the driveway, no summer house.
And when was that summer house claimed to be created initially?
Oh, no, well, so for the first one, so I think if yeah, 24. So it was saying that it was claiming that it had been there for retrospective planning permission. And it is clear, and if you keep going down,
That's a better image of the front there.
Is that
Yeah.
system design document?
there it gives, no, keep going now. So there, it's got there, the subject is for to both, so a set of outer in the officer report, the proposed development cannot thereby be considered permitted development from. So it must fail. So all the evidence there, it wasn't there when they claimed that it would.
retrospective when it didn't exist.
Because it hadn't been there for 4 years.
But again, you can have a retrospective application for something that's less than 4 years old. What you
Yeah.
can't have is a retrospective application that isn't there in the first place.
Yeah.
Why didn't we just apply for future planning?
I don't know. That's the old thing. But as
I
far as
don't
I'm
know.
concerned, this one, they've got, it's a big plot.
Yeah. So
Garage,
so do you want to propose no objection then on?
not proposing objection.
Yeah, I'll second that.
It's big enough to take both.
Yeah.
Subject to the, how these persons say whether the access is fine, I think it is anyway.
Yeah, I think I don't like
You see, so we're presuming they've got rid of the drive in the back garden because the summer house is sitting on top of it. So, because, you know, there's the drive, and so we're presuming that it's been made into a...
Do we know it's the same people? No. So it might be different owners.
Might be.
Not
Oh.
this is the same people.
Appeal by Kimberly Gillespie. What if we do,
Well,
or does
I
it...
mean, we can see, well, what we can say, I think we can say two things. Firstly, the previous application that was refused was rightly refused because it didn't exist. But if you then scrub that completely and just take...
Yeah, if we take on board what they're saying.
Then I think that's, then we can...
We're assuming, though, that they've got rid of the drive, but...
No objection.
Yeah, I've got no objection, really. It's a summer house at the bottom of the garden, isn't it? So, yeah, show of hands on that. Yeah. All right. Yeah, that was everyone. Right, great stuff. Right. Terms of reference, risk assessment, there's no changes there, is there? No. Reports and associated recommendations from working parties. I don't think we have we, in the 6 days?
We're working on...
Do you want to put your thing?
Something on the derelict buildings. They've done a series of letters which have been worked on between, and the idea of the letters is that they're an interim stage before anything formal happens. It's signed by Andy. Jacob was put down, and I think the ones he's looking at are Skerryvore, Kays, about 5 he's got there. They're not the big serious ones, but just the little ones. Oh yes, the one what we saw behind Aldi's. They've asked about the one that's on there, so they're about 5. I've actually said to Jacob, because he's saying, can you approve by Friday? And I'm saying, don't put them out till January.
Yeah.
I mean, he actually says you've got a fortnight to comment, and that fortnight is so. My recommendation is that we send these letters out that are very good. Would you like to see a copy of the letters?
Quite interesting.
It has been sent to the derelict building working group. I think I'll ask Jacob to send it to the members of this committee as well.
When you do send it, could you put a clear and tight deadline on any comments that you receive back?
Yeah.
Otherwise it would just get...
Well, he's got comment. I think it's fair to say comments by Friday. That's what he's saying. But I think it would be sensible so that you know what we're talking about. Yeah.
Brilliant, thank you, Joanna.
Thank you, Joanna.
Keys, what is happening?
So,
Well, it's just
Kays
'cause
have got this bit that's missing on the right-hand corner.
Yeah.
And they've started work, but it seems to have stopped. Now that's nothing we can do. But the letter says, as you'll see on the
Yeah.
video, saying, can you let us know what your plans are? You know,
Yeah.
tell us what's happening.
Okay, wonderful. Do you want to turn your microphone off then, Joanna? Top. Right, financial statement. So Louise hasn't been skiing. No. No. Other correspondence? No. Items for information discussion only, and we've had no decision, have we? We haven't had a decision thing come in. Brilliant. And so date of next meeting is the 7th of January. So happy Christmas, everyone. Season's greetings and all that. And we'll see you in the new year. Whoop, whoop. And yes, thank you.